The following contest is tonight's main event. We would like to thank West Shore Agency for sponsoring this match and all other matches and sponsors this evening.
Come here, me, for God's sake, you rotten good snake.
Making his way to the ring, he is the leader of the Strange Army, Escalating, the goddamn man, and the reigning of the Ropes Heavyweight Champion,
Well, folks, this is what it's all about, the main event. Look at this champ. This guy, we've seen, this is going to be a heck of a matchup.
We've already seen Daddy Davis and Tyler Bateman battle before, and
That's true.
Daddy Davis couldn't get the job done. That's exactly why Tyler Bateman's the champion.
And his opponent, and tonight's challenger for the Off the Ropes Heavyweight Championship, coming all the way from Daddy's house, you know he knows best. Picture, please give it up for the one, the only, Daddy
There he is, folks, Daddy Davis. You've seen him on the posters. You've seen him on the glowing board out front here at the Odd. And now he has a fight against the Off the Ropes champion.
Well, lots of people would say that Daddy Davis is the uncrowned Off the Ropes champion, certainly the most popular star in Off the Ropes, and has literally been a father figure to a lot of the students here at Off the Ropes Studios.
That's true. But as we know, it's not a popularity contest. It's about who is the best wrestler. Can Daddy Davis overcome and take out his opponent, the current reigning champion? Tyler Bateman.
You see a good glimpse of that Off the Ropes Studio Championship all shined up here for the big time matchup feel here at the Kitchener Auditorium. We heard from Jeff Black, we don't want to just sell out the Kinsman Arena. We want to sell out the Kitchener Auditorium main rink. And with stars like Daddy Davis and Tyler Bateman, that's something the Off the Ropes Studio can easily achieve as things continue to get bigger and bigger each year, each show here.
This is a big room, don't get me wrong. This is probably the biggest crowd that I've been a part of in my 20-year career. But if I know Jeff, he's got some big goals, and he's going to shoot for the stars.
What about the goals of Daddy Davis? Does he have some big goals? He's been a tenured competitor in Ontario professional wrestling for many years. He's seen it all. He's done it all. He's been in there with a lot of the greats. And he's mentored a lot of the young up-and-comers here. But tonight, he's standing against Tyler Bateman, someone who is an internationally traveled superstar. When Daddy Davis is only here in Ontario, he's a big fish in a small pond, Joe. Tyler Bateman has been around the globe.
That's true. We've seen Tyler Bateman in New Japan Pro Wrestling, tagging with Brody King. And we, as you mentioned, seen him all over the world. But Daddy Davis, maybe all he needs is this hometown crowd in this beautiful building, in this wonderful city of Kitchener, Ontario. Another historic event here at the Memorial Odd.
We talked about how Off the Rope Studio has been embedded in the Kitchener-Waterloo region, and so many great sponsors have made this event possible, including those from Mount Forest, Derek West Insurance Agency from Desjardins. They're presenting this big-time main event matchup. Without sponsors like Derek West, we wouldn't be able to put on an event of this magnitude, and tonight has added to that historic lineage here at the Kitchener Auditorium.
That's right, that's Derek with a Y, DERYCK West.com, DerekWest.com, 125 King Street West in Mount Forest. We thank him for
You know who else? You know who else is from Mount Forest, don't you? The new Off the Ropes
Women's champion,
Sydney Wild Wild West, and we might see a new Off the Rope champion here tonight, Daddy Davis, in maybe just a few moments.
And let me tell you, that was a huge shocker that Wild West was able to come up with that victory and become the champion. But maybe we're not done with shock and awe tonight, as maybe Daddy Davis can become the new champ. But he's got to get through a guy like Tyler Bateman first. You know, as you mentioned, the world traveled. Esteemed wrestlers in all the world.
Tyler Bateman is an esteemed wrestler, an esteemed grappler, quite versatile. He trains, he studies. He's one of the modern-day journeymen of professional wrestling. That's why he's accomplished so much. That's why he's the Off the Rope Studio champion.
He just ripped his nose off.
Yeah, Daddy knows best.
Daddy knows best. An honor to be here in Kitchener Memorial Auditorium, home of the Rangers. The Kitchener Rangers, and of course the KW Titans, the basketball team. This wonderful building has hosted the Scots Tournament of Hearts. We've seen WCW Nitro,
and now it's hosting the main event match here at Slam-Demonium, the Off the Rope Studios Championship. And Tyler Bateman didn't return to defend this championship to walk out empty-handed.
If he gets counted out here,
he retains. That's what happens.
That's true, but I mean that's definitely not the match, the main event that we want to add to the lineage of this building.
Well, is kayfabe calling going to count it out? I don't think so. This is the main event.
I think he knows the importance. We've seen Mr. Perfect versus Shawn Michaels wrestled in this building. Bret the Hitman Hart versus Lex Luger. But now we get to see
what I was trying to touch on about the versatility and the mat skill of Tyler Bateman. We know all about that, but what makes Tyler Bateman a special competitor is that he's been hinged. He's willing to take some risks. He's willing to go to some dark places to get the job done, Joe.
That's right. He's absorbed wrestling mat knowledge from all over the world, but then he's also able to tap in to this borderline. I don't want to say psychotic, but it's as you mentioned, unhinged.
He's going to watch this match back, and he's going to hear what you just said, Joe.
People say he's got a great personality, and he says, thanks, it's a disorder. Because he has now got Daddy Davis in a top wrist lock or some sort of wrist. Look at the torque on the shoulder and the wrist of Daddy Davis. Like, it's going to be, oh my goodness, just punishing Daddy Davis here. This is a one. Look at this, Daddy Davis. He's thinking he might have to tap into some Greco-Roman or amateur wrestling skills.
Daddy Davis was having a little too much fun, Joe. That's what was happening, and now he's getting outmatched by Tyler Bateman.
That's not hard to do with a talent like Tyler Bateman, that's for sure. He's incredible talent, and it's...
and these two guys have met before, so Tyler Bateman knows that Daddy Davis is quite an excellent wrestler himself.
That's right. You gotta believe. I know that Tyler Bateman came prepared for this one, that's for sure.
Tyler Bateman's always prepared, isn't he?
That's true. Yeah, that's how he became the Off the Ropes champion. And now, look at this. Oh, this leg take over by Daddy Davis. Punches in on that leg.
And we've seen a lot of great matches here tonight, Joe, but this might be pound for pound the best pure match on the entire card. That's why these two guys are in the main event here at Slam-Demonium.
That's right. Still reeling from the words from Jeff Black. You don't normally see him like that. He's normally this roughhouse Black who's taken over his personality. But he knows this is a special night. Raised a bunch of money for charity. I'm sure we'll have some final numbers soon here to find out what we'll be able to give to the kids' abilities.
I'd like to know just the numbers that Savio Vega brought in.
Yeah, Savio Vega, once again, class act. He stands in the middle of the ring and people hurl money into the ring and raise money just by him just doing that action, which he didn't have to do. That Savio Vega did not have to do that. He could just come, take his paycheck, come and wrestle, but instead he decided, let's raise some money for charity.
That's how much Savio Vega has given back to professional wrestling.
That's right.
He's even out here right now, Joe, watching on. So is half the dressing room here at Off the Rope Studio. And you can see we had 700 fans here tonight, and nobody left. They stayed. They want to see who's going to walk out with that Off the Rope Studio Championship.
That's right. Oh, hard chop by Daddy Davis. That's right. You can see some of the wrestlers becoming fans again and kind of making their way out of the dressing room to watch this contest to see who will become their champion.
This is the biggest main event in the history of Off the Rope Studio. That's why.
Hard into the corner goes Tyler Bateman. There's a chop by Daddy Davis. Daddy Davis normally, I want to say jovial and humorous in his matches, but he I think early on realized once he was in that arm bar and getting his shoulder almost popped out of the socket, he realized I might have to.
He had to step it up. He had to quit playing around. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's right.
This isn't one of the students from Off the Rope Studio, Joe.
That's right. He's not training. He's not training somebody. He's in the ring with a fully trained world accomplished athlete in Tyler Bateman. Now, look at this. Matt Classic as he goes for a front face lock.
Tried to get out of it, but Bateman maintained that momentum, continued to ride over here.
Look at that.
Daddy Davis, great reversal though.
This is textbook amateur wrestling as far as Greco-Roman, and these guys are almost Olympic in their executions here.
Wrenching on the face of Tyler Bateman, the challenger, Daddy Davis, applying pressure on that armbar.
Getting to his feet goes Tyler Bateman. Oh, there's a double throat thrust.
That's the throat. That right there is the difference between Tyler Bateman and Daddy Davis. That ruthlessness of Tyler Bateman.
That's right. As I mentioned, in this wonderful historic building, Buddy Rose, Jake the Snake, Dusty Rhodes, the Rockers, Jimmy Snuka, Coco Beware, Honky Tonk Man, you name it, they performed here at the Odd. And now Daddy Davis is looking to add to that lineage and become the Off the Ropes champion. What has he got here? He's going for a baba. He's going to feed Tyler Bateman. Oh! Tyler Bateman says no way and tosses him off the second row. Oh! A single arm DDT type of maneuver
Unfortunately, it backfired here for Daddy Davis. Face first into the canvas he went.
That's right. That's the arm that Tyler Bateman was working on earlier that was stretching and pulling and almost shooting on the arm of Daddy Davis, and he is now in a quite the predicament. Oh, well, look at that!
Continuing to focus that attack, wrenching that arm.
That's right, knees to the arm. Tyler Bateman once again showing that mean streak.
Tyler Bateman just antagonizing the crowd here at Kitchener.
Tyler Bateman. In the corner is Daddy Davis in trouble. The right arm almost immobile at this point. But Tyler Bateman still working and stretching and pulling and tearing at the ligaments and muscles and bones of the arm of Daddy Davis. Daddy Davis somehow fighting back. Barely able. Look at this, look at the kick now. He's decided to put a target on one piece of a limb here too, taking a page, not becoming the victim, and he is going to focus on the leg of Tyler Bateman. An arm for a leg. Daddy Davis now picking up Bateman to his feet. Oh, but Bateman goes right to that arm again. You can see him. You can see him like a shark. As soon as he saw that arm was available, he grabs it and he slams it down.
Great maneuver, great thinking here from the champion. He wants to control the pace here. As the champion should, Joe, he wants to maintain and retain that championship. So he needs to assert his dominance here over Daddy Davis.
Look at Daddy Davis writhing in pain. We might have to get some medical assistance here for Daddy Davis. He is in an incredible amount of pain. And Tyler Bateman's not done. Look at this. He's trying to get a hold of that smart move by Davis to try to block it, but no. Bateman, oh my goodness.
Usually it's Daddy Davis, the guy that's teaching the lessons to people inside the ring, Joe.
Right.
Tonight the tables are reversed.
Cold and calculated as Tyler Bateman as he focuses on one limb, one extremity of Daddy Davis. Focuses all of his energy and his demented demeanor on that. Oh no, look at this now. Manipulating the small joints. And manipulating the arm and the look at the tension on the elbow and the Tyler Bateman, almost like a cat and mouse type. Oh, but Daddy Davis, look at him. Look at his face. He is not ready to quit yet. He is going to fight through the pain as he throws an elbow to the stomach. Tyler Bateman, there's another one. Elbows and elbows. Into the rope he goes. Oh, but an elbow of Tyler Bateman sends one right to the face.
Daddy Davis was just digging down deep, doing anything he could to try to break that hold, and he had it going his way just for a split second there. But Tyler Bateman is just so good, Joe.
That's true. He's focused on that arm, and he's focused on retaining that off-the-rope championship. Davis really taking a lot of punishment. This right arm, even if he makes it through this match, he's still going to need some sort of medical attention on that right arm. As Tyler Bateman goes for it again, stretches it behind his back. Look at this move. The shoulder, the arm, the elbow. Like Daddy Davis, I'm not sure. I can't believe he's not tapping. He's not passing out from the pain.
Smart execution here from Bateman. He sat down on Daddy Davis and he turned him away from the ropes, Joe.
Much like, as we mentioned before with Sabrina Kyle, Tyler Bateman comes up with new ways of punishing, new ways of stretching, but Daddy Davis able to slightly get a bit of an edge here. Maybe this is the opportunity he needs to focus on that leg. We saw him focus on that leg a little earlier here, and now I guess he's going to try to go back at it again, see if he can try to either dislocate or damage that right leg. These two competitors are tearing each other apart.
Daddy Davis is putting a lot of pressure there on that knee, really extending that leg full up in the air, and his body weight to keep forward.
That's right.
And it's the first real trouble that we've seen Bateman in thus far in some serious submission predicament.
Yeah, but he's always got something loaded. He's always got something ready. And now, oh, what an elbow to the back.
Are you suggesting that he had something in that boot, that his boot was loaded?
Oh, no. I wouldn't want to suggest that, especially if he does watch this footage back. But that right arm again by Daddy Davis being stretched and torqued in ways that it shouldn't.
What implications will this mean for next year when Off the Rope Studio returns? They've already announced a return date here for the Kitchener Auditorium, but pressing on June 21st, Ethel's Lounge. It's 30 plus years, and what a great event it was last year at Ethel's Lounge. One of these guys would be potentially walking into Ethel's on a summer day with that championship.
That's true, and speaking of summer days, Canada Day, the Tuesday July 1st, wrestling at Riverside Park. That's always a fun outdoor event, and it's free admission, 49 King Street West in Cambridge, Ontario, Riverside Park. Wrestling starts at 1 o'clock.
We talk about so many great traditions, Joe, in professional wrestling, not only in Kitchener, but what a great tradition it's been wrestling year and year, time and time again at Riverside Park, and now Off the Ropes gets to present their brand of professional wrestling. Imagine one of these guys wrestling on Canada Day at Riverside Park.
That's right, Daddy Davis was rallying there for a second. The fans behind him, Tyler Bateman squashed that real quick and said, "Nuh-uh, not going any farther than that." Tyler Bateman, I think, is climbing, heading to the second rope here. Up he goes. Look at this. Oh, Daddy Davis able to get out of the way and onto that leg that Daddy Davis had attempted to injure earlier. I think that might have did it. That might have been the last straw for that leg. Now these guys are being, one is a bum arm and one is a bum leg. What are we going to do here, Chris?
Well, he's been working over Bateman's knee this entire matchup, and that might be the opportunity that Daddy Davis needed to finally capture that Off the Rope Studios championship.
What a hard-fought battle we've had here. I don't know of another championship that has had to be fought at this level here. The amount these competitors have had to put into this. And oh, a DDT! Look at that! He pegged him. He posted him. His head is buried. He looks like an ostrich. He is out cold in the middle of the ring. Tyler Bateman. Tyler Bateman down and out.
All that Daddy Davis needs to do is roll over and go for that pinfall. We could see a new champion here.
I can't believe that Daddy Davis was able to hook a DDT with one arm functioning, and spike Tyler Bateman, the champion, the off the ropes champion, into the mat. Somehow, Daddy Davis is even getting to his feet. He can't move. He can't use his right arm, but he's not giving up. Tyler Bateman in a similar situation with his leg that Daddy Davis was picking away at.
Both these men, Joe, they know they can't give up because this is the biggest main event in off-the-rope studio history.
That's right, a kick to the gut by Daddy Davis. He's coming back, he blocks that punch. There's another kick. Daddy Davis now firing on all cylinders. There's a big left clothesline, and there's another one. He's flying now. Up he goes. Oh, beautiful inverted atomic drop. Daddy Davis is not out of this thing. Into the ropes. He goes up. Look at this, a stun gun. Stun gun right on the top rope. Daddy Davis might have him. Here he goes. This is it.
Turns him over.
We got a new champ. 1, 2. Oh, he kicked out. Tyler Bateman somehow kicked out. You got to believe that might have been it for Daddy Davis. That might have been the last gas he had in the tank as he was able to fire up and work through.
You can see, Joe, he was still favoring that arm. He's still protecting that arm.
Oh, look at this. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Tyler Bateman's got him now. Wrenching on that arm again.
I don't think there's much protection out there right now for Daddy Davis's arm.
No.
He's in a lot of trouble here.
The amount of pain he's got to be in from already. Oh, wait a minute. He got his foot on the rope. Veteran move by Daddy Davis to get his foot on the rope, but Tyler Bateman smart using all 5 of the 5 count.
Yeah, the damage has already been done.
Wow, what a contest we see here, folks.
It was still within the rules.
When you talk about a main event, this is what we talk about. These two guys battling for the off-rope championship. Oh, look at this. Daddy Davis able to, kicks him into the corner. Tyler Bateman
Tried to go for that figure 4. Oh, that was almost it right there.
Oh, and there's that flying knee there by Tyler Bateman. That's got to be a 1, 2. Daddy Davis kicked out. Daddy Davis is still in this. Daddy Davis wants that championship, and it might tear him apart, but he's going to keep going. Daddy Davis able to kick out of that knee. Delivered so precisely by Tyler Bateman, and now dragging Daddy Davis to his feet.
This could be Danny Davis's crowning achievement.
Sweeps the leg, does Andrew Davis here, now sweeps it over. And look at this, going for that figure 4. He's locking in that figure 4. Tyler Bateman's leg is going to be on fire. There it is, he's got it locked in. The pain on Tyler Bateman's leg as he locks in that figure 4. Close to the ropes, but is he close enough?
That's that veteran ring savviness here of Daddy Davis. He made sure to turn his back to the ropes himself and try to keep Bateman away. But Bateman is a tall guy. He's a lanky guy. Both shoulders down. He almost got pinned.
Almost passing out from the pain from his leg that Daddy Davis has been precisely working on. Oh, look at this, scooching back like a snake with his prey, pulling Tyler Bateman away from the ropes. But Bateman able to get to the bottom rope. What a matchup we are seeing here, Chris.
Both men just rolling in, getting tied up in that bottom rope. Daddy Davis, though, is stirring first. He's trying to get to his feet first, but he's only got one good arm, Joe.
You look up main event title match in the dictionary, and you're going to see this matchup right here, because Tyler Bateman and Daddy Davis are tearing themselves apart, limb by limb. Going for a vertical suplex, Daddy Davis reverse. Up on the shoulder is Tyler Bateman. Davis has him up, and he goes for that airplane spin. There we go, we've seen this before. We've seen this before from Daddy Davis.
How many rotations? Were you counting?
I didn't, I lost count. I'm as dizzy as they are. because Tyler Bateman now doesn't know where he is. You're at the Kitchener Memorial Auditorium, and now Daddy Davis mustering up. Oh, what a brainbuster reversal by Tyler Bateman. That's it, too. And wow! I thought Tyler Bateman had him there. I thought he had him there. I thought he retained his championship, and he was heading home. And I think Tyler Bateman thought that, too. Daddy Davis able to get a shoulder up.
Really could go either way at this point. Both men have really just given everything in this main event, but Bateman is going all the way up to the top.
To the top rope. Oh, Daddy Davis sweeps the legs and posts him on that top rope. Now here's some right hands. Right hands for his troubles. There's a chop to the chest. And now Daddy Davis heading up. Going for a suplex. He's going to take him off that. He's going to take him off that top rope with a superplex. But Tyler Bateman reverses. Punch to the ribs, punch to the stomach. Drops down.
Oh, that was dangerous again on that arm of Daddy Davis.
Very precarious up on those top rope. Oh, but Tyler Bateman goes back up again. Look at this. From the top. Out of the way moves Davis. He lands on that knee. Sweeps that leg down. Here's a roll-up. 1, 2. New champ! We got a new champ!
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new Off the Ropes Heavyweight Champion,
Daddy Davis, Andrew Davis somehow able to outlast, and he comes up with the gold with a beautiful roll-up in the main event of Slam-Demonium. He becomes the champ.
What an ovation, history made here tonight
Look
at
at this.
Kitchener on. And now the entire locker room.
Some of Daddy Davis's students and friends making their way, and I think they might be applauding both men here, folks.
As you should. What a main event that we just witnessed here.
Bateman. Look at this. Class act by these two. In a
Tyler
night,
Bateman doing the right thing.
on a night filled with high class from Savio Vega, from Jay Lethal, the Soul Taker. Folks, your new off the ropes champion.
That was almost a promise there from Daddy Davis.
That's right.
Can he hold on to that off the rope studio championship for a year? Almost like Tyler Bateman there. A historic title reign for Tyler Bateman as the first ever off the ropes champion. And that's concluded here tonight. As we conclude a great night here of action at Slam-Demonium, Joe, incredible.
A night full of stars, gauntlet matches, students. Well, Chris, if I never get to do this again, I won't be heartbroken because I had a ton of fun with you. Thank you for joining me at this booth. Thank you for letting me be a part of this this wonderful event here in the Kitchener Odd. And we thank you all. We thank you all for watching. Thanks for everyone who donated to charity, to the wonderful charity here, Kids Charity, and we thank you all for coming.